Ethiopia and Eritrea exchanged allegations at a meeting of UN Human Rights Council. It was as if war of words had erupted between the two Horn of Africa neighbors. Ethiopian representatives spoke there. Then came the turn of the Eritrean representative who slammed Ethiopia. What happened there? We know that at UN Human Rights Council, an Eritrea-backed resolution was rejected. This week, Eritrea-backed resolution was moved to put an end to the mandate of UN Special Rapporteur on Eritrea. 47-member UN Human Rights Council voted, and majority opposed the resolution to end the mandate. Ethiopia opposed the resolution. It supported continuation of the mandate of UN Special Rapporteur on Eritrea. Eritrea from day one has been opposing the mandate, the work of this special rapporteur. Ethiopian representative in his speech justified Ethiopian position about rejecting the Eritrea-backed motion. The representative from Ethiopia said that Eritrean government was involved in grave human rights abuses, that Eritrea was in occupation of Ethiopian territories, that Ethiopia is under threat, that Eritrea is a source of instability. These types of allegations were leveled by Ethiopian representatives to justify the vote by Ethiopia against Eritrean resolution. Then came Eritrean turn, and the Eritrean representative did not pull any punches. The Eritrean representative mentioned 8 very important points in his response. He said that last year, Ethiopia supported Eritrea. It opposed the mandate of the UN Special Rapporteur. And this year, Ethiopia is supporting the mandate of the UN Special Rapporteur. That just shows that Ethiopian new position is due to Ethiopian decisions about annexation of Eritrean territories. The representative said that Ethiopia wants to annex Eritrean ports through negotiations or through military action. It wants to annex Eritrean ports. Ethiopia remained in occupation of Eritrean territories for decades. Despite a verdict given by Ethiopia Boundary Commission, Ethiopia did not vacate Eritrean territories. Almost quote unquote, I am telling you what the Eritrean representative said. Eritrea is not in occupation of any foreign territory. Not even an inch of any foreign territory is under the occupation of Eritrean military. Eritrean military is deployed on sovereign Eritrean lands. Eritrea saved Ethiopia. In 2020, when war broke out in Ethiopia, it was Eritrea which saved the Ethiopian government, which could have been dismantled. But back then, Eritrea, which wants stability in the Horn of Africa, it saved Ethiopian government. Ethiopia is now a threat, not just to Eritrea, but other neighboring countries too. Ethiopia is a threat to Djibouti. It's a threat to Somalia because Ethiopia wants to seize a port in a neighboring country by force. Lastly, the Eritrean representative said that Ethiopia is piling up weapons. It is piling up weapons to ignite a conflict in the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia is a source of instability in the Horn of Africa. So I think I summed up what Eritrean representative said at UN Human Rights Council meeting. This is the first time in years that Eritrea and Ethiopia exchanged these types of fierce allegations against each other. Since I started covering the Horn of Africa, I never saw this level of animosity between the two countries. Now they're opposing each other on each and every sorry, on each and every platform. Their verbal rhetorics are not just verbal rhetorics, but on the ground situation is also tense. Both are addressing international community, asking international community to take notice of the situation, but no one is listening. I think US is interested only a little. Though Trump might not be directly interested in the Horn of Africa, but US, since it ended war in Tigray through mediation, that is why it wants the ceasefire agreement, the peace deal, to continue. US is intervening, but other members of international community are nowhere to be seen. African Union, nowhere to be seen. IGAD, nowhere to be seen. UN Human Rights Council is not a conflict resolution body. Basically, its work is to protect human rights and to work against human rights abuses committed anywhere in the world. So far, we can safely conclude, viewers, that the temperature is rising between Eritrea and Ethiopia. We heard about some Saudi mediation between the two countries. I did a video on that yesterday. No good news from Saudi Arabia so far. Are the two sides agreeing to Saudi mediation? Any likelihood of its success? I analyzed that in a video yesterday, and in coming hours too, I'll do another video on this topic. Thanks for watching.